Thanks for tuning in to my first ever Nuzlocke run for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. We have some special rules in place to make the game much more challenging. It's gonna be stressful, but fun, so enjoy. So I realized that the extra catch really threw me off. We didn't catch anything on Route 1, but that counted for Route 1. 2, Viridian 1, and then Bellsprout number 2 was Viridian 2. So, cool. This is still our team, picking up things exactly where they left off, because, hey, why not? Diglett's Cave does count, so I don't think we can get into Diglett's Cave right now. Right? Right? No, is this it? That's Route 3. Okay, so maybe not. My name is BrianSaviano, aka Bricks O'Brien, the #1 internet superstar to ever exist in the universe, forever and always. Now, obviously, another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee on the Nintendo Switch. Let me just double check here. So that's down there. I'm just going to vote no and not go to Diglett's Cave right now, unless I can somehow easily access it over here. So now we cannot catch any Pokemon on this route. We can't do it. Cannot access Diglett Cave because we don't have cut. Gotcha. Okay, so as you may be familiar, these are the rules for the Let's Go Eevee playthrough. So everything still applies as you see them over here. If we land on the respective space, that means that I gotta follow those rules. So let's do ourselves a favor and spin the Wheel of Wonders. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain, I can't hear you. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Meow, meow, meow. Oh, Eevee only. It is Eevee only for this episode. Kiara gets her time to shine. Bellsprout, you are the weakest link. Now, this is going to be a pain because I can't level up Bellsprout at all. I can't do it. So, that's not good. So I'm going to put you... Actually, no, I got to put you... I got to go to the box, then put you in the box. So, that, like, I have to remove him from the party. It's not just a matter of just not using him, because I would have to use him if I got down to him. So that's the whole point of this episode, is to not use him. So, I forget. I mean, I'm using just Kiara, so what's the harm in trying it, you know? And the Pokemon Center's right there. So, these trainers are especially difficult, so keep that in mind. Each trainer has a specialty Pokemon to train against, so not that much of a type advantage, disadvantage here. It's kind of just whatever. I should go for the double kick, because that'll do 60 damage instead of 40. So, oh no. But it is a fighting type move, which is not very effective, so I need to make sure I factor that in. And that does a moderate amount of damage, but considering it is a low level Bulbasaur here, it shouldn't do that much. Gotcha. Okay, stay with Tackle. Stay with Tackle. I got it. I got it for sure. Kiara had the seeds of life planted, therefore Bulbasaur regains some health. But I could use Quick Attack. It has the same effect as Tackle in terms of damage and all that sort of stuff, and it doesn't even matter because, boom, there we go. So I always want to keep this in the background here, just so you know exactly what the stipulation is, in case you forget. So, the gift of a Revive that we are not going to use unless we actually can. So what I probably should do also, because we're going into a cave area, the cave area of Mount Moon next. Not because I'm going to be capturing Pokemon for the party, but capturing Pokemon to earn experience. I should get more Pokeballs. I'm down to only a couple. And traditionally, in a Nuzlocke, you would not buy Pokeballs, or you wouldn't stock up on them, because it's not really a point, considering you're not catching that many Pokemon. You're only using a couple, like one per route. But in comparison to previous games, catching Pokemon is by far the best way to earn experience in the game. you battling trainers doesn't do nearly as much for your XP as catching Pokemon of the same species in succession. So that's what you want to aim for. You can totally battle trainer after trainer if you want to, which is what we're going to do, just because that's basically all this entire route is for the most part. But, yeah, that's a thing there. So, especially when we're early on in the journey here. I mean, I was going to say it can get kind of boring because we only have so much, like, power at our disposal and all that. But the fact that it is the Nuzlocke, it makes things a little more interesting. So, and there you go. We can still get one hits, no problem whatsoever. So that's 37 XP. If we caught a Pokemon, we probably would have got 60 or whatever. So that's a thing. So hopefully you end up enjoying this Nuzlocke playthrough. And I hope, more importantly, I hope I enjoy it. Because if I enjoy it, that means, look at me, little child. There you go. I want to battle you. My shorts are cool, right? That's a very popular character, youngster Calvin. That phrase, eat my shorts. No, not eat my shorts. That's from Simpsons. But him talking about how shorts are so awesome is from other Pokemon games like Red, Blue, the original Yellow, and I think Silver, Gold and Silver too. I think so. I hope I enjoy it because it's gonna motivate me to do more Nuzlocke type playthroughs. I think for the first time I'm playing through a Pokemon game, I don't want to do a Nuzlocke. I don't want to immediately challenge myself in that way. I would rather do this as the second game. I think that's a good way of doing it because if I play like through Sword and Shield, if I play through Sword, I know everything that happens story-wise, Pokemon-wise, whatever. You know, playing Shield, it's going to be the same thing again, so I might as well make it more interesting for me, and for you, quite frankly. So, some of the rules might change by the time we get to Sword and Shield. New stuff will pop up, whatnot, so we shall see. But in the meantime, Camper Victor is going to try to send out a Nidoran male. I always get still confused with the male and female signs. I should know it by now, because it's on every restroom ever, but just can never tell, man. 1 point's one way, 1 point's the other, and it's always consistent. It's just, yeah. Okay, so luckily that doesn't do any damage. That's good. And we can still hear Kiara only at Pokemon Centers. We can't use any potion items. So, there we go. At least for now. You know, I feel like what's going to happen is Kiara is going to get a lot more powerful than any other Pokemon we have, and that using potions on Kiara would be unfair, and we would be able to use potions on other Pokemon in the party, because they're going to be a lot less powerful. But anyways, also, you may be saying, Brian, in this game, you can evolve Eevee into Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon. Plot twist, you can't with your partner Pokemon. That is the downfall to these games in general, actually both of them. You cannot evolve Pikachu or Eevee in any regard. Now, Pikachu I'm used to because in the anime, Ash never evolves his Pikachu / Pikachu never wants to evolve. So, I'm used to that idea, but Eevee is really at its best when it evolves into Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Sylveon, Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon. So, I think that's all of them. Yeah, that is all of them. Yep. So, Eevee's cool. It's a cool-looking Pokemon. It's just not as powerful as it could be. But we're going to get some special moves eventually. You'll see what I mean. So, still fairly easy pickings for now. Rattata is of no challenge whatsoever. So, I guess now it's time for me to kind of discuss how I feel about Sun and Moon. Wow, Sun and Moon. Oh, that was a popular request for me to play Sun or Moon. Before I talk about Sword and Shield, I guess. Sun and Moon, I didn't want to play. I played it for myself way back when, but I didn't do videos on it, and I played through the whole thing, and the story's okay. Everything about it is okay. I wasn't particularly inspired to play through it again, and Sword and Shield is the newest thing And then Let's Go is more accessible for a lot of younger audiences. So that's why I decided to do Eevee and do the Nuzlocke instead of doing a new playthrough of Moon or Sun. I just wasn't that inspired by it. I went through it with a fresh set of eyes, and some of the Pokemon are really cool, but I find in Pokemon I like to have like a connection to the Pokemon, which is where I really have fun with the game. And I'm always about building the bond with Pokemon instead of just picking the ones that are the most powerful. A lot of people in the competitive sphere will just pick Pokemon for the sake of them being powerful rather than building the bond with Pokemon, which is what I'm all about. So, difference of ideals, if you will. So, I'm going to go heal up real swift before we, we'll head into Mount Moon. There's a coach trainer over there, which I think I'm going to challenge. I don't know what he has, but we've been going pretty well so far. And considering Eevee Kiara does have the ability for us to be revived via the Pokemon Center, it's going to work out. So, if anything, we just respawn right back at the Pokemon Center right there, and there you go. So, another thing I wanted to keep balanced was like, alright, well, how do you know that I'm being honest with the duration of episodes and using the stipulations per episode, right? So, like, if I only make a 5-minute episode of of this, technically, oh, well, that still counts. Like, no, each episode is going to be like 20 to 40 minutes. It's going to be a meaty playthrough, just like most of my other series are. So, like, I'll use Eevee probably for all of Mount Moon, so it's going to be a lot. So, there's Payday there, again, which would work out if Meowth was going to win this battle, because obviously Payday, in case you didn't know, helps you to get more coins at the end of the battle. So, a strategy I tried to do unsuccessfully, which would trying infers that I was unsuccessful, was to go to the Elite Four time and time again and use Payday. Use like Payday from Meowth. I think a couple other Pokemon can learn it. Use Payday and just farm money from the Elite Four over and over again to earn money to buy more Pokeballs and Ultra Balls and whatnot. That was what I tried to do, but I didn't have any experience distributed among more Pokemon. I kept it so it was just Mewtwo and Meowth or whatever it was. I guess that's just a free thing for me to get. That is an escape rope. Cool. To leave Mount Moon if I wanted to. I am really tired. Oh, man. The tired is kicking in. That 2-hour nap only does so much, you know. You really got to prepare yourself. And there's some Meowth sleeping up there. I knew that. I knew that from before. But, what was I saying before? Oh, hi, Team Rocket. Oh, are there 2-on-2 battles? I think this is a 2-on-2 battle. Oh, no. Please don't be. Please don't be. Don't do this to me. I wonder what happens. Never mind. Okay, cool. Good. So I can still catch a Pokemon. I can still catch a Pokemon for Route 3 as well. The thing is, I can get a Golem. I think Golem is poo-poo. And you need to trade a Graveler to make that happen. I think it's poo-poo. So I'm going to vote against Geodude. And I don't want a Zubat even more. Ideally, I get a Clefairy or a Chansey. But, like, Chansey's a tank. Capital T, capital A, capital N, K, tank. Really, really beefy for a Pokemon. So, that is ideally what I would get. But I think that has to do with the spawn rates and whatnot. Oh, no, come on. That's disappointing. Oh, but it didn't confuse me. Okay. That's good. Sometimes that happens. You'll use a move like that and it won't actually take effect. The status effect it should have actually won't work. So, just kind of, that's Pokemon for you. So, going back to Sun and Moon, I played it and it was good. I really loved the idea of the Alolan Pokemon. The thing with that game is it's the same thing kind of with every 3DS game, which is why I don't like doing a lot of 3DS playthroughs. A lot of the graphics on the 3DS are made for a bigger screen. So, there's Paris. They're made for a bigger screen. So if you took the models, the character models from Sun and Moon, and put them on an HD screen, they would look really good. But because they're on this 240p screen, they look like poo-poo. So why would I want to play a game that has these really bad graphics but these really cool character models? Like, yeah, the graphics aren't even bad. It's just the screen is so low resolution. So, like, it just doesn't make sense. And Animal Crossing has that same issue where the graphics are probably good, but it's just because it's on that awful screen. So what people will do, and this is like, not ROMs. No, it has to do with like ROMs, emulation, and all that sort of stuff. It has to do with all that. And I don't do any of that because I don't know how to do it, and I don't have the patience to learn it, and it's illegal, so no. But what people will do is somehow find a version of a game. Let's say, I remember from way back in the day, like probably 6 years ago, 5 years ago, I was watching a live thing on Halloween, and the guy was playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland or something like that on the Wii, and it looked like it was in HD. And I'm like, how did you possibly do that? That is impossible, because the Wii is only in standard definition. How is that possible? Well, if you took the game itself from the disc and put it onto the computer, however way you do it, you can have the game be in HD. Like, it looks good. It's just the output resolution of the Wii is awful, and it doesn't, have an HD image. So that's what happens for 3DS games. That's what happens for Wii games and GameCube games, all the games. So that's the issue with the 3DS, is they have these really good graphics, but it doesn't work because the screen is so small. So that's a little bit of technical jargon there for you. So in case you're, I guess, curious for any reason about that sort of stuff, that's kind of the extent that I know of, like, computer stuff in that regard. In terms of games and whatnot, I'm not really the most savvy with it. I've never done anything like that. There's like an emulator called the Dolphin you can use, but I never got it to work properly. And a lot of people do playthroughs and whatnot on it. Like, Super Mario Sunshine looks really good on an emulator, but there's like frame drops, there's other issues that, textures don't load in properly, stuff like that. So I want the playthrough to be as authentic as it possibly can be, which is why for a game like Super Mario 64, I played that on a Nintendo 64. The most authentic way you could possibly play it, with all the hookups and everything, totally fine. So I could have played it on the Wii U if I really wanted to, but I didn't feel like doing that. So that's why with Sun and Moon, it's like you have these really good graphics. It just looks awful. Oh, come on! The second I go down the stairs. Why? Come on. Come on. I wanted a chancey. Give me a chancey, huh? Come on. Come on. Really? That is what I call disappointing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to walk around here. And there's James. There's probably all sorts of way to navigate. I forget. I forget what this whole thing is. Clefairy? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's make it happen. I want a Clefairy. That's a big old Clefairy. It's huge. Huge Clefairy. Huge Clefairy. Now, if I miss this Clefairy, that doesn't mean I can't catch another one. I totally can. I'm allowing myself to catch another one. But I still can't use this Clefairy this episode. It's just Eevee. So, what's good about catching Pokemon along the routes, and only the routes, is that I can, like, keep up with the leveling and whatnot. So this is level, it doesn't really say right here. But, like, should be around level 10. I forget what it was 2 seconds ago. Oh, it's level 5. Okay, never mind. I lied. I totally lied. Oops. So I am going to put you in the bank. Nope. I keep forgetting I need to actually open the bank to make that happen. And there we go. I haven't removed any Pokemon. I haven't traded any away. But, yeah. So, I guess I'll just go this way and challenge trainers around the way and just see what happens, I guess. Whatever. I guess Mount Moon is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated, which is fine. That's totally fine. Luckily, hasn't been an issue yet. Sandshrew is a Pokemon I want. I don't know if I'll actually end up using it, but I want it. I already have it. I already have the regular version and the Alola version, which was by far the best aspect of Sun and Moon. Obviously, was the Alolan forms of Pokemon that were... Oh, and Poison. That's not good. Which were variants, regional variants of Pokemon that were from the Kanto region. So Executor was super long. Muck was very, like, weird looking. You probably saw that in the Let's Go Pikachu playthrough I did, or you've seen them around the internet, wherever. They are very cool looking and awesome spins on the original Pokemon, because a lot of those Pokemon have been around. Actually, all the Alolan Pokemon have been, all the Pokemon the Alolans are based off of have been around since I was a kid. So seeing those Pokemon be a little bit different is cool. Have them be in this new variant. Seeing a blue ice type Vulpix after so many years of seeing the regular red/brown. Very interesting. That's how I know I need to call it a night. After this episode, I'm going to go get me some sleep, I think. Or I'm going to edit some videos and get me some sleep. I think that's what's on the agenda for tonight. So, maybe in a little bit of a trouble here. I should have used, actually... Oh, we might be in trouble. Because Poison, that's going to do me not well at all. Sand Attack is going to affect my accuracy. That Poison can wear off, but it's not necessarily going to go away on its own. It does take a good chunk of damage off, but I am more powerful than this Geodude and evaded the attack, and Sand Attack is just going to make this even worse as time goes on. So you know what? This is not great. Not a great situation to be in, man. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. And of course, and there's nothing I can do to get my accuracy back up. It's just happening. Do I have anything to help at all? Antidote. Yeah, I'll use Antidote. That's fine. And then I'll use a potion. I kind of have to use a potion, right? There's nothing else I can do. And Tackle. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, gonna use potion. No, wait. I can't. I have to heal at a Pokemon Center. I remembered. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a second. Isn't fighting effective? I could have swore fighting was super effective. See, after 20 years, I don't know anything still, okay? Is that powerful? Doesn't matter. Well, critical hit. Please? RNG gods work? Oh! Okay, Sand Attack. I'll take a Sand Attack over a Tackle. Oh, he has another Pokemon after this. Great. No, we're going to lose. We're totally going to bite the dust. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That works, right? Yep. Why didn't I use that from the beginning? I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. Why do I do this to myself? Please be a one hit. One hit, one hit, one hit. Come on! Not that it would have mattered, because I would have had to gone back to the Pokemon Center anyways to heal up Eevee, so whatever. Whatever, it's fine. I'm going to fast forward till I get back to that same spot, beat that trainer, and be on my merry way, though. There it is. Not too bad. It was just a pain going back and forth. But, like, if that's like the worst it's gonna get, and if I plan everything else out pretty carefully, then that's fine. I just need to not be a dummy about certain things. And we have a Pearl, and we just need to find Diamond and have that be on the Nintendo Switch, and then we'll be totally good. So, if I ever run low, talk to him. Okay, well, he could just give me more Pokeballs for free. Donations are always greatly appreciated, but I guess that's a no. Hi, Meowth. You don't belong in this cave. Meowth? He doesn't have this weird New York accent, so I'm assuming that is not the same Meowth from the anime. It's like, yeah, what's going on, everybody? We're gonna go and catch that Pikachu. I think that's a pretty good Meowth. If you want me for the voice acting gig for Detective Pikachu 2, I'm your guy. I'm here. I will voice an Empoleon, no problem whatsoever. I will make that happen. It's gonna be tremendous. Get lost, kid. This is our first Team Rocket encounter. Oh boy. The big ol' rocket. Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. You figure by episode 3 I'd be like start singing. So hey, if you're not a fan of the singing, that's on you. That's a you wow. What a massive damage pour out right there. Wowzers. Looks like Kiara really getting ahead of the curve here. May even be beyond level 20 by the time we get to the next gym, which would be problematic considering I can't, Pokemon will not listen to me over level 20. But if you have a strong bond with your Pokemon, that kind of defeats the purpose. So like I've mentioned before in the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu series, Pokemon will like stick it out for you if you happen to be like very low on health and whatnot. You're gonna say anything to me? No? Okay, cool. So like they'll survive the hit instead of just fainting, which is good. So sometimes that'll happen. That's why it's important to have a bond with your Pokemon. And just be a nice person. You know what I mean? So that's also it. I don't think I can avoid this grunt, but I will take this free thing, because I can. It's another revive in case I need it, which I probably won't, considering we haven't encountered the revive thing at any point. And we have to use it if we do get it on the wheel, even if we don't need to use it, which eventually I'm going to want to. But some Pokemon, they're just gone forever, and that's about it. So it is what it is. And I have been keeping track of which Bellsprout, which Clefairy in particular. The Bellsprout is the highest level 1 that we have, is going to be the one that I bring back, obviously the same one. We only have one Clefairy, so what I'll probably do is a lot of training off camera just to get everyone to the same-ish level. That way it's not too incredibly unbalanced, because if it gets too unbalanced... Oh! Can I just catch... No. I want you. What? But I can't... I can catch you, but I can't use you. That's the difference. I'm not going to use Clefable, but I want Clefable. Ooh, a level 10? That's incredibly hard to catch. Okay. That's an excellent toss. Tremendous toss. Boom. Bada. Survey says no. Survey has a no on that one. Let's see here. I'll go with the Great Ball. See what the Great Ball does. You know? Let's see here. Over to the right. Nope, that's a no. Okay. Survey says that could have been a dead-on shot if I just didn't move it at all. But you know what? That's something. Okay, never mind. Sure. Can I try it one more time? And there we go. Good shot. I'm patting myself right on the shoulder. There we go. What'd you think about that, Eevee? Nope, didn't get it? Okay, Eevee's still lost in the ether, by the way. No idea where that Eevee Build-A-Bear went. It's just gone. It's somewhere back over there. I don't know. I don't know why I couldn't articulate the words right there. Are you going to run away? Yeah, you're going to run away. All right, so it didn't even matter. After, like, the 4th try, if you don't get it, you just kind of give up. You just don't even bother, you know? It's just whatever. So here is where we can claim a fossil. I think you can actually not grab it if you want to. You can just walk away, but I'm obviously going to take one of them. I think I'm going to take the Ammonite because I took the Kabuto in my first playthrough, just to balance it out. Not that I'm going to use... well, is that fair game? I think I'm going to give... You know what I'm going to do? We're going to do something in real time here, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to call Alex and see... Because he originally helped me get the rule set together for the Nuzlocke run. So let me give him a call right now. And if he picks up, hopefully he doesn't say anything dumb when he answers the phone. But I'm going to have him on the line right here. So hold on. Please pick up. Hey, so I'm recording my Let's Go Eevee playthrough literally right now. Say hi to the people.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Okay, so I'm doing this, and I'm doing all the rules, like only one Pokemon per route and all that sort of stuff. But I'm in Mount Moon. Do Pokemon that come in the form of it being given to you count toward the run, or do they count for an extra catch, or how would you count that?
I believe gift Pokemon count as a gift.
So it's totally fine if I use it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the way it goes.
Okay. Gotcha. I just want to make sure. I got the whole wheel behind me and everything. It's going pretty well so far, I'd say. So that's good. I just wanted to give you a call and ask, because I don't have anyone else to ask. So.
Right. That's no problem.
Cool. So, I don't know. How else you been good?
Oh, yeah. I'm playing Brawlhalla right now.
Good. Well, I'll let you play Brawlhalla. I'll give you a call after this is done. I just wanted to get your expert opinion on this.
Yeah, no problem. Game's at the right point.
Cool. All right. I will talk to you later then.
See you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
There's your answer. So that's a yes. Those are totally valid to use. Actually, I don't want to catch you. Hello, get out of here. I don't want to Zubat. Not a chance. All right, so that's all. Team Rocket. Blast off at the speed of light. We're Team Rocket. I'm Jesse. And I'm James. And I'm Meowth. Nyam, 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 nyam. Hey, twerp. Oh, I just spit into the microphone. Oops. Can I just... Oh, I can't... So I can't use one Pokemon. Alright. So there's really nothing I can do about that, so I guess I have to use another Pokemon. Even though it's in the rules, obviously I can't, but I think for the sake of this I have to. I'm going to use Bellsprout, but I think that... I don't know if there's a means that I can't attack a Pokemon. I think in... No, I was going to say when there are double battles in Diamond and Pearl, I think you could attack no one, but the attack would still default to whatever Pokemon was on the field. So, whatever. So I'll use these two here. So, unfortunately, this rule, it literally has to be broken in order for us to progress properly. So I will go with the double kick. I feel like Coughing is more dangerous than Ekans right now. So, Vine Whip will go toward Ekans. And I could attack Kiara if I really... Oh, that was a mistake. That's my own fault there. Well, that's not that good either, actually. Wow, that both went extremely awfully, actually. Wow, and both of those moves attacked both of us. It did not affect Bellsprout, which is good. But poison moves toward... Oh, wait, I gotta make sure Bellsprout doesn't die. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to go to Quick Attack for either one of these. They're both really dangerous, actually. I feel like that's not going to help for... Like, Acid on either of them is just not going to work. I need to get rid of one of these ASAP. And that's not very effective either. I chose poorly. I chose incredibly poorly. And they're both aiming for Bellsprout. Mamma mia. Hey, mamma mia. I have to get rid of Coughing, dude. Now, potions I can use on Bellsprout. That's fine. What does Wrap do? Yeah, sure. Why not? Use that on Ekans. Just so there's more health deducted from Ekans. One more shot is going to do it. To be fair, I could have used it on coughing, but I feel like that wouldn't have been as much. Yep. All right. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. No, we're good. Are we good? I don't know. I can't tell. So, quick attack to you. Vine Whip to coughing. Because it's not going to do that much, but it is going to destroy him. Right? It should. Yeah. There we go. Good. All right, cool. One down, one to go. Coughing was the more dangerous of the two. Maybe even Rap will... Wow. 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 Are you... That was incredibly close to being a very bad situation. That could have been awful. That could have been the worst possible situation, honestly. That was bad. He has 1 HP left. All right. Luckily, back in the party you go. Or back in the box you go. Right? All right. So, I'm going to move this Pokemon just to right here. That way I know that's the one that we use. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use, or rather, move all the Pokemon that I can use over toward here. So, move Pokemon. Yeah. So I can use any... No. These two are dead. Not dead, but they're unusable. It's going to take a little while for me to not say the phrase dead, because I feel like it's very harsh, you know? Antidote I could use, but I don't have an antidote. So, I need to hope I don't encounter any more trainers, which I don't think I will, and I think there is a Pokemon Center literally right here. So, Route 4, we can catch another Pokemon. That is fair game. That is entirely fair game. Please be an antidote, or there's a Pokemon Center nearby. There's 5 Pokeballs, sure. Okay. And by the way, if I get some things wrong with the Nuzlocke and all that, I apologize. If you are an experienced Nuzlocke watcher, you're trying to tune in and figure out exactly what's happening, how it's going to happen, and I'm messing up, I'm sorry. But I'm learning as we go, okay? Some people exclusively watch Nuzlocke runs because regular games are too boring, which I get that. But also, like, I don't know. Oh, I can't go back there. I can't go back. Nope, can't go back. Great. So that's a thing. Can't do that. Oh, and that's how you get to Mewtwo, right over there. We're on the run to Cerulean. That's not the term. That's not the thing. Anyways, Vine. Okay. I guess the fountain is shooting out water. Do you want to throw money in the fountain? I'll throw 500 Pokédollars because I love to waste my money. Splashity splash. I forget if you get something for this. You must. Or it just makes Eevee happier. Yep, you get nothing from it. So you know what? It's even worse than the lottery. Because the lottery, you could win something. But even then, you didn't win anything at all. So you know what? That's fine. I'm actually going to end this episode off here. We made it to Cerulean City. That means there is a Cerulean City gym, which luckily, hopefully next episode, we don't get this. That way we can use Bellsprout in the Cerulean City gym and face off against Misty and hopefully beat Misty with flying colors. But until then, I want to thank you guys and girls for listening, watching, tuning in, and meowing it out with me as always. See you again next time for more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee soon. Peace out. Bye.